Tonight, two suspects are facing charges after leading state police on a 17-mile stolen car chase on I-91 last night. Troopers from the Shelburne Falls and Northampton Barracks were alerted around 10:30 to a car reported stolen out of Manchester, Connecticut. Troopers tried stopping the car on 91 South, but the driver refused to pull over. From about mile marker 34 there, down to 17 in Holyoke. Eventually, the driver and a passenger ran from the car into a wooded area. Troopers chased them down and arrested both. They were booked for stolen car and driving charges.